5-minute quickie on Friday. And guess what our focus is? It is on food, and we welcome back none other than Erin Smandich, personal wellness coach and private chef. Nice to have you with us.
Thanks for having me.
There is a reason I'm wearing this shirt, because coffee is a non-negotiable for me. I know you laugh, but when we started working together, I'm like, okay, there is one thing, no matter how much I ever want to cut calories back or what, I'm not going to ever compromise my coffee. But I have this sugar thing, and I'm trying to get rid of the sugar out of my coffee. So you said, have you tried a fat coffee? And I said, and Erin, what's that?
So fatty coffee has become a huge trend, especially with like Dave Asprey and Bulletproof, all that kind of stuff. And there's a whole host of benefits to it. People use it for all sorts of different things. But one of my favorite things with my clients is actually just to help them get off sugary lattes. Yes. It's so creamy, it's so satisfying. So that's one of the main things I usually introduce it as just like a latte alternative for people who need the joke.
You're gonna like this. So anyway, that's the way we can get off the sugar, but you're putting fat in coffee. So you gotta tell us the science behind this.
Yes, so there's a number of things. There's a number of reasons why fatty coffee became a thing again. There's a number of variations. So the butter coffee was a big one that came out, and that was kind of the first like, oh, we should be using more fat. There's these health benefits to it. If we're using a grass-fed butter, we're getting vitamin K, we're getting some omega-3s, we're getting these fatty acids that are actually, while it sounds counterintuitive, can be really helpful for weight loss because of the way they are metabolized in the liver. They can increase our metabolism. So that's one of the many reasons, but also they are just delicious.
They are.
Really helpful if you're doing any intermittent fasting to extend your fast out, because it gives you a little bit of a boost. It can tide you over for that morning if you're fasting till lunch without spiking your blood sugar, because you're only getting fat in there. So you're kind of maintaining the benefits of the fast without having to be starving.
Okay, so I think we just did this to the audience. Come with me. Okay, so tell us what you've got going here and how to make one.
So this is an alternative. Some people are wary of putting butter in their coffee. Some people want to change it up, need dairy-free or vegan options. This is great for the vegans out there, people who aren't into the dairy. So for this version, I'm using coconut oil, which has lots of medium-chain triglycerides, very good for brain health and our metabolism. So I'm just gonna hopefully dunk it
I love coconut oil, and it gives you the natural sweetness as well. It's all good.
So good. Okay, next up, I'm using raw cacao, which I absolutely love. It's different than cocoa powder. It's not roasted. It's retaining so many nutrients, high in magnesium. It's one of the most antioxidant rich foods on the planet, actually.
All right.
Next up, we're going to use just a dash of cinnamon, because I like cinnamon in my
I
coffee.
do too. I love cinnamon in my coffee.
And then just a pinch of sea salt, which is actually really helpful just to counteract the bitterness of the coffee. And
this NutriBullet will become your best friend. It's worth the investment. Buy it. I use it for everything. And you can believe it, she's gonna put this on, unless I've used mine a lot, so if it sprays, don't judge me. But anyway, we tighten this up, and I mean, you're gonna have a latte. It's so sick, and it's so good. Who knew? You can blend your coffee. Keep going, let's get more. Taste. I mean, honestly, and it's so creamy. That's what I thought the creaminess would have to come from the milk. I'm not a milk person, so I like to have this creaminess. And you know what? I feel good about having this coconut oil in my body. Awesome. So bottom line, for people who are considering this, the things to be aware of.
Start small. So especially if you haven't eaten a lot of like heavy fats in your diet, start with a teaspoon or two of fat. Don't go crazy. Work your way up to a tablespoon and see how it feels on your own metabolism, on your digestion. It can be really helpful if coffee's acidic in your stomach. It can actually make it a lot easier on your stomach. So try it out, but start with a little bit, see how it feels, and go from there.
And from there, keep in mind, only one a day, right? We're not having
it is still a very calorically dense food, so just be mindful of that.
My new favorite thing, but first, coffee. And that is your 5-minute quickie right here on Friday. Erin, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.